Hey guys, welcome to Sidcup driving test route number 8. So it's the same day, Monday the 31st of March 2025, and the time is 11:34 in the morning. So let's see what this route has in stock. Okay, so it's safe. Progress. Okay, let's get the sat nav started. So this route is 8 miles and should take 32 minutes in this traffic condition if everything goes ahead the way it should. So as you can see there, so not everyone feel obliged to follow the markings on the floor. Oops. So we're turning right at the roundabout. So again, this is the 8th route and we're going back to the same roundabout on Maidstone Road. I'd want to avoid that on the test. See, that driver is edged out of the junction, which would then force cars on the road to go around. So avoid things like that on your tests. It is not so good. That's where you put yourself in gray areas. Those situations are called gray areas because it depends now on your examiner and the situation on the road, how that affects the drivers on the road, for an examiner to then decide what they're going to do. So one examiner give you a serious fault for that, and someone else who's maybe feeling happy and maybe just won a lottery might give you a minor fault, slap on the wrist. So don't put yourself in situations like that. So we're turning right, 4th exit, and that's going to be Edgington Way. Now be careful of drivers that are positioned like this, because you never know. So this is turning left. See right there? It could drive off right close to you if they don't steer on time. Okay, now we take our exit, and that is it. So let's see where we're going to this time around at that big roundabout. We still haven't gone A20 West, so maybe this might be the one. So let us see. Nope, we're turning right again, A224. I need something different now at this roundabout. Come on. Oh, actually, yeah, we have something different. I was wrong. We're taking A20 West. Yes! So we've got a new route, finally, so mixed up. So yes, this time around, if you're going straight for the 2nd exit at the roundabout, then you want to stay in the left lane from here. So we're gonna stay in the left lane. Quick glance to your right, and it's still safe to go, even though that car's coming very fast, but I can make it safely without needing to change my speed or rushing. That tells me I have enough time. But if it's you know, I'll probably just say please just wait for that car, let it come through, so you don't have to worry about it. Now I have to beep there because that driver was driving into my lane, just in case they're not aware. And these are the things you want to be aware of coming in here. So go straight into the middle lane. See right there, be relaxed, don't let that person scare you. So try and maintain your lane here, quick glance, and then into the left lane here, and then left signal to take your exit, and that's it. and then 50. So make progress. So here we're not going to be joining the dual carriageway, we're just continuing in this lane because we've got a roundabout ahead, and at that roundabout I can see we're turning right. So just stay here, don't join the dual carriageway, relax, because a lot of people are used to, because once you come on a slip road you're moving in. So actually, yeah, you are joining the dual carriageway, but you just got to remember you're coming to exit here. So I was confusing the layout of the road with another road. So yep, so exit here but remain in the right because we're turning right at the roundabout ahead. So yep, that's it. So pretty easy, pretty simple. So at the roundabout we are turning right, third exit. Get your signal on and you're coming back into 30 zone. So don't be too quick to react here because the wall is going to be blocking your view. So take your time, get to the junction and look. So first exit, second exit ahead, and then signal left here. Now that's a bad driving there. And that's it. And take your exit. That's all. So plan ahead. Bus is pulling up at the bus stop. So we're moving to the right. Cancel that signal. And then we're not gonna merge yet because you've got the ice cream van ahead. So wait till after you pass it. There you go, which is merge. So you want to be making sure you're planning ahead, forward planning. So we're turning left, pay attention to the pedestrian. I can still turn safely and then continue. It would not be safe for me to try and stop for that pedestrian in that situation because the driver behind me is actually driving fast and close to me. So these situations you've got to remember, the rule for stop for pedestrians waiting or crossing at the junction should be if it is safe to do so. So check your mirrors, don't just stop because you're worried you might fail. So here we're turning right and then we're going to follow the bend or follow the road. Okay, so from the junction you should be looking into the road because if your car was coming straight from this road I would wait at the junction because otherwise it makes it complicated, difficult for those people who are already on the road, who are committed on the road in case they want to go straight. Now I can understand they might be far enough, maybe that's why you moved off, but you've got to remember the bend is there and the road is narrow at that point. So yep, don't rush into it. So luckily we can see a little bit through these trees here. Don't know what to call them, if it's trees or flowers or what, but yeah, trees. And then we're gonna turn right. It's funny, the Sidcup bypass is actually on the other side of this building. So they must be hearing the noise from the roaring cars. Okay, take your time, go through. So not a bad route so far. Not a bad route. Reduce speed here because this is a narrow space. Take your time. Oh, mother. So we're turning left here. You've got the signal because the road actually goes that way. So if you're coming in here, you're leaving that road to come into this road. So it's very important that you remember to signal. Also remember that it is because of that signal that allowed those pedestrians to know that I was actually going to be turning left. So again, plan ahead. The driver is flushed, that means they're not coming through, or they want me to come through. So as you can see, she's reversing and she's going to pull into that space on the right. So that's it, we continue. So I'm excited. It's just going to 12 o'clock, just 15 minutes to 12, and we have done 3 routes already today for Sidcup, so that's very good. I'm right on track. So I've got 2 more and then I'm off Sidcup. So that white car seems to be parked, and even if they're not, they're now moving, so I can continue. So I can see there's a driver in there, so the driver is actually just waiting for me to come through. So thank you. Then we're turning left here. So if you think of it when I'm driving, you'd realize that I don't spend much of my time thinking backwards, like what's behind, what I've done. It's not going to help you. So just forget about it. Think more ahead. Think of what you're seeing in front of you. Think of how you're going to deal with it. And that's all you should be, spending most of your time worrying about. So we're going to be turning right ahead and coming back out from this road. BYD. So that's the new electric buses. Okay. Okay, seem to be shooting a movie here. Okay, so we're gonna turn left here. Look ahead. See, when you get to stations where it's a bit tricky, maybe complicated for you, don't be scared to just ease off that gas, use that brake if you need to, so you can reduce your speed and you have time to think. And even as you're doing what you're doing, the car doesn't seem out of control, or out of your control, whereby you're like chasing the car, and that's the point where it feels unsafe for your passenger, which in this case is your examiner. So, and you want them to enjoy the ride. The more they feel relaxed in your car, the more likely you're going to pass. So let them feel safe without being too unnecessarily slow. Yeah. So we're taking a sharp turn ahead at the junction. So this road's got lots of parked cars. Junction. Now this junction, please don't turn like this. I can imagine someone doing that. Go back into your space. See, it is very, very, very easy. So I'm going to take a pause here. Don't stay on that side and turn right from there. I can imagine you will be getting a serious fault. So please remember, come back into your space here and then take your turn. So I would mark this down. This is, what's the name of the road? This is Longlands Park Crescent. Okay, so we turn right. See, this one, that's a bad boy. Okay, keep going. There's a road like this that, that gets you in trouble if you're not thinking straight and looking at the road signs. Okay, so we're gonna turn right. Okay, the road is clear. Let's go through. And then now we can make progress. Remember, the road is 30. Okay, bin truck, remember, if it's safe, go through now. The white car is coming fast, so I'm just gonna wait up for it. Otherwise you're gonna have to rush through it, and that's gonna be the one you don't want to be doing. Okay, just before that minivan gets to me, do your quick glance so that as the minivan is passing through and it's safe, make sure go through it. So this is my chance. I'm gonna get through before the red car gets here. See? And that's it. Now I've done one route where they come out from that road there to come and join the same road we're going now. So Sidcup bypass. Now I had to use my signal there because there are other traffic behind, and considering the fact that the L sign is up, I want to let them know that, hey, I'm going to be going right after that car, because they might just think you're not going to go and they want to run around you. So that's one of the situations where it's important to signal to pass a parked car. So that was quite silly. So the van driver is coming towards that junction at full speed, not considering the main road, and someone might be turning left into the road, and considering the space is small as well. So don't let things like that throw you off. Just stay calm, and then you can think. If you're not calm, it's much more difficult to think. Trust me, or you might be thinking, but your thinking is not making sense. Okay, turn right. Now on the other route, we actually went straight on that road and joined the dual carriageway. So can only go one way. Okay, it's clear. Turn, and remember the road is 40, so make progress. And as usual, I'm gonna put my cruise control on, so my life becomes easier through this section of the road. Now luckily my car has an adaptive cruise control, so that means that there's that camera there also that recognizes the speed signs. But that's really not what adaptive cruise control is. Adaptive cruise control is literally the car's gonna slow you down when you're getting close to other vehicles, and then it's gonna pick up speed again when the vehicles are not there. But because of my camera on top of that, the car picks up that 50 there, and it actually just beats up that speed to 50. I had to do nothing. So that's 21st century, makes driving a lot more fun and enjoyable. Well, maybe some people say not fun because they want to do the driving and all that, but for me, comfort is probably my number one. I want it to be comfortable. That's why I'm driving automatic. Don't want stress, just need to get to A and B, so you can hold your manual. So yes, we're approaching our exit, A20, or not our exits, sorry, after this one. So we're going to that big roundabout where we have the A224 north and south and A20 west, and that, you know what I mean, that roundabout. See, this is where computer becomes a problem. So the car just dropped speed, changes speed to 30 for some reason. It does that sometimes. Maybe sat nav thinks it's still 30, which is obviously for that road on the top. So yeah, we're back to 50 again. So the car's fixed the error. So we're taking our exit here. Mirror signal left, and I'm waiting for the sat nav to open up so I can see where I'm going at the roundabout. Now if the voice guidance was on, you would have it on by now. It would have told you where you're going. So I can see the sat nav now. We're turning left at the roundabout. So remember, this one is easy. If you're turning left, you just need to remain in the left lane. Okay, if the instruction was to continue straight, second exit, then you need to be in the middle lane. Okay. Quick glance to your right. Oncoming side is fine. There's nothing, so you can just breeze through it. And don't forget, reduce your speed as you go through the situation. The space gets narrower because you're sharing that space with the oncoming traffic. Okay, you got a bus coming towards us here, so I'm gonna just slow down and wait for the bus to complete. Okay, and then we can continue. And we're turning right at the traffic light, so keep right here, signal right. Now this shows you that the road is not busy at this time currently, because on a normal time you'll be way behind because there'll be lots of queues in this lane turning right. So yeah, see, everywhere's empty. So this is a good time as well. So before 12 o'clock, still good. So 9:30, 10, 11, maybe even up till 12. So is everything working fine? Okay, well, some cameras have disconnected as usual. Don't know which one, but so we continue to turn right. I don't know, maybe I should get a separate remote control to control the main camera on the roof, if that will fix my problem. But it's quite disappointing if I have to do that, because the remote control I've got at the moment is supposed to be the top of, you know, the spec. It's Insta360's most expensive remote control, because it's the GPS live preview remote control and that, and it's just been very inconsistent. The connection has been very poor when you're using multiple cameras, especially anything more than 2. So this is the end of the test route, guys. These took just 25 minutes, so that is not bad. So it took me earlier than the sat nav estimated, which is good. So turning right, and this is the end of the test route, guys. Don't forget, if you find these videos helpful, like the video, share, comment, leave a question, leave a suggestion if you've got any, and yeah, remember, please follow the channel for more driving test route videos and driving test videos and tips and whatnot. So this is it, guys. I'll see you in the next episode. One love, stay blessed. I'll leave you with my peace, and I'm out.